went down to the river Jordan, where John baptized three. When I walked the devil in hell, says Johnny baptized me. I say, roll, Jordan, roll. Oh, now roll, Jordan, roll.
12 Years a Slave is a film adaptation of the 1853 slave narrative memoir by Solomon Northup. Solomon was the son of Mintus Northup, who had formerly been a slave. He was granted freedom after his master's death. Therefore, Solomon grew up a free black man. He received a great education for a black man and eventually came to be a violinist and carpenter. As in the movie, Solomon married Ann Hampton in 1829, and together they lived in Saratoga Springs and had 3 children. While his family was away, he met with his future kidnappers, named Hamilton and Brown. Solomon met with these 2 men, who said they were affiliated with the circus. He thought he would provide violin music for the act. As shown in the movie, the men convinced him to travel to Washington, D.C. with them, but they ended up drugging him and sold him into slavery in Louisiana, 1841. The movie's depiction of Northup's journey into slavery in Louisiana matches his account exactly. One of Solomon's most upsetting memories is when he was beaten with a paddle until the paddle broke and then was whipped after, just because he asserted his name was Solomon, not Platt. The movie depicted this in such a moving way, just as Solomon had recalled in his journal. Also, Northup did hatch an elaborate plan to take a ship with a freeman and a slave. However, the movie ends this with the slave, Robert, getting stabbed by sailors, but in reality, he just got smallpox and died.
Solomon, let me weep for my children.
Eliza. Stop! Stop, you're wailing. You let yourself be overcome by sorrow, you will drown in it.
Have you stopped crying for your children? You make no sounds, but will you ever let them go in your heart?
They are as my flesh.
Then who is distressed?
I will not fall into despair. I will offer up my talents to Master Ford. I will keep myself hardy till freedom is opportune.
The movie excellently depicts the horrors of slavery in many ways. In fact, this outstanding work earned itself an Oscar for Best Motion Picture of the Year. One of the most moving scenes in the movie was when Patsy asked Solomon to kill her to end the misery. This scene was extremely powerful, but it was made up just for dramatic effect.
Roll, Jordan, roll. My soul arise ever, Lord, for the year.
I want to ask you what part of the country you come from.
I originate from Canada. I guess where that is.
Oh, I know where Canada is. I've been there myself.
Well, travel for a slave.
Some say John was a Baptist. Some say John was a Jew. But I say John was a preacher.
Solomon's return to freedom is accurately depicted in the movie. Samuel Bass had found evidence that Solomon had been a free member of the community. This led to Henry B. Northup, a lawyer from the family in which Mintus and their clan took their name, traveled south and facilitated Solomon's release in 1853. Upon returning home, Solomon came to realize that his daughter Margaret, who was 7 years old when he was sold into slavery, now had a child of her own named Solomon Northup. However, one of the most devastating details that was left out of the movie was the fact that after 12 years apart, Margaret did not recognize her father. Overall, Solomon Northup's journey through slavery was excellently and accurately depicted in the movie. The movie added depth and outstanding visuals to help further expose the horrors of slavery. Many historians also appreciated the movie's awareness of social class details as well. In the end, there was definitely more fact than fiction.
Roll, Jordan, roll. Roll, Jordan, roll. My soul arise in heaven, Lord, for the year when Jordan roll.